Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for tuning in to Positive Vibes on. We're on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Trey Lou with Positive Vibes. And I wanted to just come on really quick to tell you guys thank you so much for tuning in to Positive Vibes on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. This is just going to be an amazing show today, and I have some great music to share with you on Positive Vibes on this morning. Not music, but just some great transparency, shall I say, here on Positive Vibes. You know what? Positive Vibes was birthed in 2010, or around 2010. First of all, it was the Uplift radio show, headed in Maryland, moved to Atlanta, and it became Positive Vibes. Uplift radio show turned into a TV show, meaning Uplift, meaning United People Living Insurmountable Family Trials. That's UP, United People Living LI, Living L, Insurmountable I. Wait, let me get it right. Uniting People Living Insurmountable Family Trials, UPLIFT. Just had a brain freeze really quick. But anyway, for those who have tuned into this broadcast on this morning, thank you so much. Sorry that we had a couple of technical difficulties with being on this morning. So just want to apologize for that. However, you know, we know the devil is visible. We're not going to give him we're not going to give him any love this morning like we never do. So ladies and gentlemen, I am Trey Lou with Positive Vibes. Positive Vibes work in Atlanta, Georgia, like I said, in Loganville, Georgia. I'm going to allow you to go into some of the roles of Positive Vibes. Positive Vibes also was on a radio on Friday, as well as a radio show on Saturday. So I'm going to show you the radio station that Positive Vibes was on Saturday. We was on Friday and we was on Saturday. Now, the Friday show, Positive Vibes, was solely based on gospel music and music that is pretty much gospel music. The Positive Vibes show on Saturday was based on the love of music and R&B. Because we know that there's still love in music with R&B. We know that that's back in the day music that we used to listen to, that was full of love, full of feeling. You know, I can go on and on and on in regarding that type of music back in the day we used to listen to. Where family reunions were all about, where people were having good times, where people were gathered in love. You know, there was not too many fights, not too many, you know, so not too much brawling going on within family. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to, I'm just going to show you some of the things that we've done. And this is also the first time that you guys will see me in studio here on Positive Vibes on YouTube. I have a video to show you in studio, and I had a video that I did with one of my videographers. His name is Clinton McCoy. And some of you guys have seen it if you've been on Facebook. However, if some of you guys are not on my Facebook page, you haven't seen it. So I'm going to share with you that, and I'm going to share with you my opening video for Positive Vibes in Georgia. So once I get that loaded up, I'm going to get that loaded up for you. However, I want to share with you guys. Oh, here it is. Here is my Positive Vibes video that was aired in Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to check it out, and I want you to indulge and enjoy it, as Positive Vibes have done a lot of things in Georgia. And you know what? Positive Vibes is not sitting still. Positive Vibes is going to be going places. And also I want to send a big shout out to Grandmaster Gigi and Grandmaster Ricky Taylor was allowing me to be held with the honorary award of receiving the Woman of the Year award in Raleigh, April 14th and 15th. Guys, I hope you are able to come and join me. Now, without further ado, let me get the Positive Vibes commercial to you via Georgia. Here you go. Enjoy it.
Hey guys, this is Trey Lou of Positive Vibes on Vision Radio 105.1 FM, Loganville, Georgia. Here at Positive Vibes, we play music that soothes your mind, heals your soul, and brings peace to your storm through our music vibrations. Join me on Positive Vibes, Fridays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., where your path of positivity begins with us.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the studio with your girl, Trey Lou, on Positive Vibes. This is Vision Radio 105.1 FM here in Loganville, Georgia. And also, we're going to be talking about my brother Clinton here, his book. We're going to be talking about becoming truly free. We know that a lot of people, you know, they smile and
they do a lot of things and they say that they feel good, and you know what, in the inside they're truly not feeling well. Their spirits are has been saturated with some, negative things. Some things could have happened last night to where they are just feeling some type of way. But our question to you is becoming truly free. Are you truly free, and do you know how it feels to be truly free? We want to touch base on some things. Clinton and you're welcome to join me anytime.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that good introduction, as always, Trey Lou. Becoming truly free, that is one of the most important parts of the book and of my story, not just for people to read, but for me, because I found my true freedom while I was physically incarcerated. I guess in the unlikeliest of places. And this is one of the reasons why I like to drive the message about finding out who you are, developing the courage to live your personal freedom as being yourself, because doing that, man, it is so important, and it takes so much useless weight off your shoulders. And once you remove that useless weight, that excess baggage, you start clearing this mental clutter, is when you start to be able to put yourself in a position to really be able to make awesome changes inside your life. So that was a very important part of my life right there. Like I said, it happened while I was incarcerated.
And you know what, Clinton, a lot of times people are scared to even speak about them being free, or even if they are free. And if they're not free, what does it take for them to get free? And I know that every situation is different. There could be someone that needs to be free from alcoholism. There could be someone that needs to be free from abuse. There's people that need to be free from drugs. There's just people that need to be free of ungodly relationships, or just ungodly friendships.
Yeah, unhappy relationships, whether it's intimate or platonic relationships.
Right.
People need to be free, in my opinion, of old ways of thinking that's no longer serving them.
Right.
But to go back to your question is about becoming free. I know that there's a process to that. Anyone can obtain their freedom, especially mentally.
Right.
But the keys to it starts within. A lot of times we spend a lot of our time searching outside of ourselves, or looking for other catalysts or things to free us. And to me, being free is just another way of also saying being happy. And we're looking for these other things to be able to accomplish that goal for us, when what did the wise teacher once say? Everything that you need is already inside you. You already have what you need. So it's about the process of looking within so that you can find your free discover. Because finding and discover are two different definitions. Finding something means you found something out there that you didn't have before. But to discover is to unearth something that's already there.
And that's like that, oh, wow moment.
Yeah.
That, oh.
Yeah, definitely. When you realize that you don't have to be bound by your circumstances, and then you are willing to do what it takes to actually manifest that reality,
amen,
man, that is one of the greatest things you can do.
And you know what I think a lot of people, too, they struggle with when, they feel like they want to be free, but then they have someone else that's holding them down or bound by what they know that they can do. But they still have this other person that's judging them, or that's throwing these daggers at them about what they cannot be, or even not just throwing them at them, they're throwing them at people that they know. So, and then when they get that feeling that these things have been talked about them, it's a feeling, Yeah. It's like that air in the room. There's a time when you've ever come into it. I ask you this, have you ever just knew who you were, but you come into a room and then there's silence? How is that not for someone to even know that, okay, I already know that I was the subject of the conversation before I walked in the room. So to be all honest, I wish that people would just be real, and then keep the conversation flowing. Maybe I can help you a little bit about what you're talking about. And if it's about me, I can help you and assist the audience that you are entertaining right now when you're talking about me.
And that's when you have, in those situations, you have people that are locked up and they don't even know it. You can come into a room and it doesn't have to be silence, but you can feel that eerie silence.
Yes.
You know when people are actually talking about you. I get it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you are a person that's trying to be who you are, really try to maximize your potential, do great and phenomenal things, that's not what's normal. That's outside the bounds of normal society. So when you come into that space and you're pepped up, you look like you care about what you look like. You look like you love yourself and you feel it like it to other people, you know, what's the saying? Misery loves company. So when you come into a space like that, those miserable people, they feel it. And when you leave, they still feel it. And the energy that it takes to act like they're okay with you, they can't hold that in, so they have to gossip it to someone. They have to tell it to other people to try to bring you down.
If you're miserable, if that person, if whomever is miserable, and that light comes in the room, instead of trying to back away from the light, why don't they gravitate towards it so they can get what this person has, so they can get rid of their miserableness?
Well, one, because of the mental prisons that we have. A lot of times people don't even know that they're doing something that's counterproductive to their well-being. But it's so easy for people that have risen themselves to a level of awareness to actually being able to see it. The thing is when we come in, if we're truly, this thing, the person that really becomes bothered with that should look at some self-examination as well, because you're allowing your vibrational level to be, or your mood, or your feelings.
That's where the pride thing,
yeah,
with pride
comes to pull you down. It could be pride. Well, pride makes us want to attack back. You know, but if we keep ourselves, if we're truly positive, we're truly free, we will come in the room, notice how everyone is feeling, notice the change, but kind of still be okay with it. Because we're free. Now,
100%.
This is easier said than done, but this is how we should be. You always hear me say things like, I care what everyone thinks about me. And then I'll pause. But then I'll let people know, but...
And then I'll look at you like, what?
Yeah, you look at me, and then I'd be like, but it only might make 0.0000001 of a difference.
Right.
It won't matter. But I have to care because I'm aware. And I'm not going to allow my freedom to be jeopardized because of someone else's mood state. So when I come into a place, I'm not about to be flying blind. I'm about to see, because we've got jailers. There's people that want to put you back in mental jail even when you're free.
Well, I got the keys and I got the lock.
Yeah.
Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is. His good, pleasing, and perfect will.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or morning. I'm sorry again. This is your girl Trey Lou. Just wanted to come on really, really quick and talk to you in regarding, some of the things we're talking about, transparency. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me get my stuff going on in the background so that you can hear the music. There you go. Okay.
Positive vibes. Yeah. Positive vibes.
Getting ready to get off here, but I wanted to invite you to
Positive vibes.
Now, tomorrow, going to dig more into that as we engage in on this YouTube channel. So in the next coming weeks, we have a couple of people that are going to be coming on, and they're going to be sharing their love, and they're going to be sharing some of the things that they have been doing in the music world, as well as some of the things that they're doing in in movies, in theater, as well as self-defense. And for all those who are not yet a part of the NAFAM family, it's the National Association of Black Female Entrepreneurs in the music and entertainment industry. I want to send a big shout out to them. CEO is Johnny Walker, which I have been a part of for so many years. So I want to give a shout out to all those people that are around the United States that have become directors and leaders in their cities and their states. And thank you, God, for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about transparency. I want to be transparent to you guys and to let you guys know that I am I love you.
Positive vibes.
And I love the work that I have for me. And as tonight, today was not planned. However, God still in me this morning to
Positive vibes.
this way to give you positive vibes on YouTube. So, we'll be on Positive Vibes here on YouTube. I want to invite you guys in.
Do you believe?
Communities, if you're doing things with
Do you
children, I
believe
want to send a shout out to
in the
Big
positive